coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. And his guys looking to even things up after a 3-4 start to the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a 2nd-round pick back in April's draft.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first-half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, it's going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 89 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Daniels trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense for the Falcons, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Falcons offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd
play action. Here's Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. So nothing doing there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Operating from the gun, Penix. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
7 yards.
They overloaded that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they are on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hall. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Hall. Off play action. He'll try to pick it up himself. A good decision in the end to pull and run, gets him 9 yards in a first. The Raiders at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. To the air, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And the Falcons.
Gabriel, the man in motion.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep, and again to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
43-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Daniels. And he's taken down inside the 30. 52 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Daniels. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Hall. It's caught right side by Daniels. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Daniels. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The kick
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
Falcons nothing.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down. Here's Penix. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3 and out.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on fourth down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taking it about the 36. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. The Raiders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Back to throw, Hall. Short throw caught by Bowers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 6.
Throwing here is Hall.
The Falcons 43 yards.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
Now it's Hall. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
And they'll try to run the option here. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice game.
Now, I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way of taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. Here's Hall. That is caught. And out of bounds right around the 20.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first down, Daniels. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. On the handoff, it's Laube. Now he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The 10-play drive that time. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now Penix. And down he goes. Brought down. The loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Looking deep for Gabriel. This is caught at the 20. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. First and 10 right at the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. First and 10 right at the 20. And looking to throw, Penix. He fights it, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
It's second down.
Looking to throw, Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now on third and long, though. throw. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
Incomplete.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Bates' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Hall. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
It's now 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Hall. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. Hall to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this 1st half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw caught by Pitts. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 31.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Throw out wide is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Blake Gillikin on a punt here as he'll send this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's week 9.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing the game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Hall. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Penix working out of the gun here. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And it'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Max Crosby able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw it is Hall. Throwing to start the drive. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Looking to throw. Hall. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. Well, he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
On the tackle.
Looking to throw on second down. Hall. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort turned it into a successful play.
Hall from the gun on 3rd down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. Throwing to start the drive. Hall. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Back to throw. Hall. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders extend their lead yet again. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Falcons 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Falcons now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Hall. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
First and 10 at the 32.
They'll run on first down. It's Daniels. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he edges forward but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
A 3-yard
Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Daniels. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
Let's go now.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run with Laube. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Fourth down now after a loss of 2 yards.
It's now fourth and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Raiders 42.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Bennett over the middle, caught by London. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And this offense on 3rd down today, a pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll throw with Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons first down.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Here the ball carrier.
2nd down and 3.
The 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this down inside the 35.
And the Falcons first down.
Here's Penix. Right back to Pitts again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Daniels. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 37. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Down and 1. Throwing here is Hall. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hall. Short throw caught by Bowers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits. You can either snap it or get a timeout call if you have one.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Hall. And it's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. And they're going to get it down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line.
6 yards.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. Now Hall throwing on 4th down. A solid pickup of 5, a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Here's Hall. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Raiders 49.
That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nifty move. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets them back for second down. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Las Vegas, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.